Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a little bit of paint and sip class. I'm going to be painting a geometric design, and yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to be putting on this apron. It says progressive on it if you look, but for the purposes of today, it's basically gonna just protect my outfit. So it's disclaimer, I'm not drinking red wine, so don't report me. Yeah. I'm gonna insert my inspiration. Maybe I already did, right here. It's delicious. I did say this was a paint and sip class. No, just no, 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 you don't want to sip. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh, no. Yummy. Okay, anyway, that was corny. Yes, it was. I'm going to be putting these on a plate. They are glow-in-the-dark paints, so I will be able to see it at night. So I'm just adding in here. It's not really glow in the dark because you need a black light. So yeah, sadly. Sure. Okay. So now I'm all ready to start. I have my paintbrush somewhere. Where's my? Okay. I found it. It's all good. It's about to freak out for a second. But yeah, so first we need to start by laying tape on this. This is a really thick painter's tape, so I'm going to be cutting it in half. Okay, well, I'll do this off camera, but yeah. Okay, so this time I cut out the pieces and I'm gonna stick it on. So basically what I'm gonna tell a little story time because I don't think you want to hear me talk all painty, so here it goes. So this is a mini story time. I could probably do a full story time of this thing, but I'm just gonna do a mini one now. So about a little bit 3 years ago. So if I'm in 8th grade and I have in 6th grade, 2 years ago actually. It all started, I had gotten my hair done and she gave me food. She was like, do you want a fajita? So I was like, sure, I'll have a fajita. So I ate the fajita. It was okay, I guess. I knew there was something off, but not really. I don't know. So 2 days later, I feel really sick. So I go to the doctor, and basically she was like, oh, you probably just have the flu, or not the flu, or a stomach flu or something. But clearly it wasn't that. So this all happened in September, so it was right when school started. So I start going to doctors, and they're all like, well, we think it's this, we think it's that, we think it's all of this stuff. And then they perform blood, they draw my blood, they do the whole workup, and they think it's different things, but nothing really works. I'm gonna start painting now. Nothing really works. So now they're like, what do I do? Now they're referring to telling my mom you need to go get your daughter, take her to pain management. They wanted to manage my pain. And from what I know, what my mother told me, they wanted me to go get they thought I was lying. They thought I was just making this all up and that I wasn't actually sick. I wasn't feeling what I was feeling. Now, let me explain what like this pain was. So it was like really bad. It hurt a lot. I would moan during the night. I wouldn't want to go to school because of the pain. Like, didn't like school anyway, but like that was like a real reason why. Still had to go, of course, because school. But it was just it was miserable. I mean, I'm not saying nobody has been in like a miserable pain before, but like even if you have, I'm sure I'm not even gonna say that because I mean people have gone through way worse than me. But it was just miserable. It's like you don't know what to do. You're trying to get help, but the help doesn't believe you. That was my situation. Anyway, so I got test done, I got x-rays, yada yada yada, and they all come back, like normal. Some come back like a little bit irregular, but like what they would do wouldn't fix anything. So basically what I did was, okay, so one of the procedures I had done was a scope. A scope is basically where they put me under anesthesia, which the type, I went to a hospital and they put me to sleep, and they took a telescope, not a telescope, it's like basically like a telescope, and they put it down my throat while I was asleep. And they looked around in the upper half of my intestines and stuff, and they didn't find anything. And they were like, that's weird. So at some point, my mother had been paying so much money for me to go to these doctor's appointments where they wouldn't even tell me anything. So I ended up switching doctors because I had been through so much and nothing was really working. So we switched doctors, and I had been missing school too. Like, not missing school, but like coming in late because I've been going to these doctor's appointments. So we switched doctors, like I said, and I'm still missing school because I still have to go to these appointments. But this doctor had like a different approach. It was more natural, more, I don't know the word to use, but they went for a more natural approach, I guess. They basically, like, first thing that they did was they gave me this like powder mix, and they were like, first they gave me like this breath thing, and they had me breathe into this machine, and it told me what my normal glucose level was, basically, from the breath. And they gave me this powder thing, and basically I would have to come back in a week, and like the morning I wouldn't be able to eat for like 24 hours or 12 hours or whatever. I think it was 24 or something, 12 or 24 hours prior to going to this appointment. I just messed up. Oh well. Prior to going to this appointment. So, that was the thing. Oh, I forgot to mention something. I had to go, I was on a diet where I couldn't eat any gluten. Most of the time it was gluten. I couldn't eat any gluten, which is wheat, rye, barley, malt, stuff like that. And that was most of this time, but other times I was also on this, I couldn't eat gluten, dairy, or fructose. And I'll go into what fructose is in a second, but anyway, I couldn't, okay. So, and I had to drink this powder, and it was absolutely disgusting. It's terrible and nasty. I'm gonna like spill some tea, but like one time, it was literally so nasty, I didn't even drink it all. I poured it down the drain. Shh, don't tell anyone that. Not all of it. Like, I drank some of it, And it was actually, that time it was like my highest level. Apparently it was my highest level, although I didn't even drink any of it. So I would have, I drank some of it, didn't drink all of it. So I probably drank like 3/4 maybe. But I didn't drink all of it because I would drink it and then I would puke it up. So there was no really point of drinking if I was just going to throw it up afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm in the situation where they're telling me something, but I'm feeling something different, and I'm now at this doctor, and I'm trusting them, and they're telling me these results, but they give me these pills, and they help a little bit, but not really. So far, the only thing that would help is I would literally always drink ginger ale. Like, that was my thing to go to. I would drink ginger ale day and night. Like, that was literally my thing. So, always drinking ginger ale, but when they had me go to this no fructose, no dairy, no gluten diet, my life was literally ending. Because, like, I couldn't do anything that I wanted to do. So there was this one time I was in Flat Crew, and my school was having Flat Crew test out this pizza, Domino's pizza, that was going to be offered for a school, but I couldn't eat any of it because I was on this diet, and felt like so, I don't know, like left out, but didn't want to break anything because if it would help, I would do anything for it. So basically, to make it shorter, the thing didn't help. So finally, the doctor's like, okay, I have one thing, and I think it'll work. So he prescribes me this pill, and my mother goes to like try and buy it, and I think it's like $750. And my mom's like, whoa. Are you sure this is gonna work? And he looked her, and he was like, I really do think it'll work. So my mom buys the bottle of pills. And basically, a couple days later, I start feeling better, which is crazy because I've literally been in this pain for, now at this point, it's May. It started in September. It is now May. So this has literally been an entire school year where I've been going through pain. No one noticed. I had to do it. People would treat me like a normal person. Thank you for that. But basically, no one knew what I was going through every single day. Having to sit through class, feeling like miserable. And yeah. So finally it works, and I feel better. And now I'm 2 years later, and the pain never came back. So yeah, that was my story time. I could probably insert a picture like right here, or maybe like I'll like put a little part after this or something. Who knows? Probably right here. Who knows? But yeah, so now I don't feel this way anymore, but I didn't really have a lot of support because no one really understood what I was saying, because I would tell people and they'll be like, oh, okay.
I'm going to say that I actually didn't really tell anyone, so that
not really okay, true. But they didn't really understand. Like, I get where they were coming from. They didn't understand, and that's okay. So I guess I'll check back in with you when I'm done. This is where I'm at right now. Okay, so now I'm all done putting the paint on, and it's all dried. So I'm just gonna peel back the paint, or the tape. It's not gonna be perfect because I probably wasn't using the paint or the tape that I was supposed to, but that's okay because it's original and there's not gonna be anything like it. It's looking it's looking better than I thought it would be, which is like a surprise. And it's glow in the dark, so to see that light. I don't know how much it's gonna glow, but stuff. Oh yeah. the point where I put the blue tape, it would definitely like blend through a lot more than when I put the other one. That's how it looks. I think it looks nice besides that part. Now I'm gonna put a couple of these on there. I'm gonna make it say, laugh often, love much. Okay, so now I'm all done. I think it looks pretty nice. Hopefully the things don't fall off. It's probably hard to see. It says, it's probably backwards too. Laugh often, love much. And it's glow in the dark, so yeah. I hope you like this video. Please like and make sure you subscribe. It means the world to me. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.